Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Coach Charlie Tiller with our producer Colin Moore, and our first pitch misses a little bit low from Carrot Harris, who is in the circle today for the Lady Vikings starting out, as Tennessee High takes on Elizabethton. And that pitch is going to miss a bit away, and it's 2-0. So Lady Vikings come into today off of a win last Wednesday over Patrick Henry by a score of 11-1. Tennessee High 5-11 on the season, 1-3 in conference play, and that pitch is going to be in for a strike. And that is true. It is actually Natalie Fields in the circle. Stand corrected. Natalie, who is the DP as well today. Harris is the flex, so she can basically come in at pretty much any time. So here's the 3-1 pitch from Fields, and it's a called strike. Counts full at 3-2. Elizabethton comes into today 11-15 on the season, 2-2 in the Upper Lakes Conference. Payoff pitch. Missed just off the plate, according to the umpire. And Katie Greider is aboard. And Adrian Heading will be the batter. Adrian, the center fielder for the Cyclones. Also a pretty good guard on their basketball team. First pitch to her is a called strike on the outside part of the plate, in a very similar location to the previous pitch, and it's 0-1. Fields getting the sign on her wristband, and the 0-1. Pitch is going to be low. Nice stop by Carmody. Taylor Carmody, the Lady Viking catcher, making the stop there. So Tennessee High defensively today, Kelsey Hughes in left, Katie Granger in center, Nyla Profit in right. Around the infield, it's Carly Warwick, Addie Wilhoit, Brooklyn Fuel, and Delaney Linkus. Again, Taylor Carmody is the catcher, and that ball is hit down the right field line, and it is a fair ball. Profit to get it in the corner, and runners will be at second and third on a no-out double by Adrian Heading. Heading again, the center fielder for the Cyclones. And Sadie Williams will be the batter. Sadie, the third baseman. So the Cyclone lineup, it is Greider at shortstop leading off, Heading in center field, and Sadie Williams, the third baseman. She is faking bunting. She is not bunting. She is swinging, and she is fouling it off. Usually if you're going to show that early, you are not bunting. Lacey Gobble, the second baseman, is on deck. She's the four-hitter. Gracie Shepard, the first baseman, will bat fifth. Piper Bennett, the right fielder, is in the 6 hole, as that is a strike, and it's 0-2. Brooke Sparks is the left fielder in the 7th position. The pitcher, Ava Hansen, will bat 8th, and the designated player, Lila Harden, will be in the 9 hole for Elizabethton. Here's the 0-2 pitch, misses away. Good place to miss ahead in the count. Fields releases. That ball's hit high in the air to right field. Profit over to get it. She's going to make the catch. Runner tags. Runner scores. So a sacrifice fly. And Elizabethton has jumped on top 1-0. Now batting
for the Cyclones, playing second base, number 2, Lacey Gobble.
And Lacey Gobble will be the batter. Gobble wearing a pink sleeve on her right arm, along with her hot pink batting gloves. That pitch missed a little bit inside, 1-0. Fields is ready. Carmody's not quite yet. And now Taylor is ready, and the pitch. Pitch is going to be bounced foul towards the Cyclone dugout. Cyclones coached by Ken Harden. longtime head softball coach in his second stint, actually, as the head softball coach of the Cyclones. Here's the 1-1. That pitch is going to miss a bit high, 2-1. Of course, speaking of second stints, the Lady Vikings, of course, coached by Jen Testa in her second stint. And that is a really good pitch right on the outside part of the plate, and it's 2-2. Very happy to have Coach Testa back. An extremely successful first stint with the Lady Vikings. That pitch is going to miss away. And the count's gone full at 3-2. So here's the payoff pitch from Fields. That ball's going to be lined towards the right center field gap, and it is down. Great hustle by Katie Granger to cut that thing off before it could reach the fence, but it's an RBI single for Lacey Gobble. And the Cyclones lead 2-0. So runner at first, one down, and Gracie Shepard will be the batter. First pitch to her, swung on and missed, 0-1. Took a big cut right there. Here's the 0-1. Fouled straight back to the screen, and it's 0-2. So Fields, the 0-2 pitch, comes inside. That ball is lined to Wilhoit. She will throw back to first, and the runner is back just in time. So a soft line out to Addie Wilhoit right there.
Now batting for the Cyclones, playing right field, number 16, Piper Bennett.
And 2 are down for Piper Bennett.
Good, man, are you? You sure can.
Bennett, who swings from the left side, will take the first pitch for a strike. 0-1.
A lot going on. Middle school track. Yeah, I saw that was up there, yep.
Here's the 0-1. That ball is going to be popped in the air, and it is going to fall just in front of Granger. Just kind of hit it right in that right spot. Little bloop. Falls in. And the inning will continue with the left fielder, Brooke Sparks.
Now batting for the Cyclones, playing left field, number 13, Brooks Sparks. We got home soccer and home baseball. Live.
That pitch is going to be sawed off, and that is going to drop into right field. Here comes the runner. Throw to the plate, and she's got her. Really good throw right on line by Nyla Profit. Taylor Carmody applies the tag on Lacey Gobble, and that will retire the side. So, really nice play by a couple of sophomores to get it done right there for the Vikings. Your 9-2 put out right there will send us to the bottom of the first inning. So Elizabethton gets 2 runs on 4 hits. They leave 2. So we'll head to the bottom of the first with the score. Tennessee High trails Elizabethton 2-0 here on the Vikings Sports Network.
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
At Toyota Bristol, we know our town is a good place to live, but it's a better place to buy a pre-owned car. From our huge selection to inspections by our factory-certified technicians and quality you can trust. We give you more, so let's go places. Shop Toyota of Bristol.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Coach Charlie Tiller and our producer Colin Moore. Carly Warwick will lead things off for the Lady Vikings here in the first. Warwick is the third baseman. She's in the leadoff spot. Nyla Profit will bat second in right field. Addie Wilhoit will be in the 3-hole and play shortstop. Taylor Carmody, the catcher, will bat fourth. Natalie Fields pitching and batting fifth, as that pitch is a called strike to Warwick. Delaney Linkus will bat sixth and play first base. Kelsey Hughes in left field will bat seventh. Brooklyn Fuel, the second baseman, bats eighth. And Katie Granger is in the 9-hole and is in center field. Carly will roll one towards third. Sadie Williams up with it, and she will throw on to first and get her out. So one down quickly. And Profit will step in. Nyla been hitting well here of late, up to 308 on the season. Driven in 4 runs. Nyla, who's a slapper, and she's going to ask for time right here as the pitcher Hanson was taking a little longer than Nyla wanted. Now she'll slap one here towards second. Second baseman Gobble up with it and quickly 2 her down. And that'll bring Addie Wilhoit to the plate. Addie, who's been missing some time with some injury issues, but when she's played, she's been awesome to nobody's surprise. 429, couple home runs, 3 RBI, and this is her 7th game on the season. She hits a soft line drive that's dropped by the first baseman. Shepard kind of laid out for that one, but could not squeeze it. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Addie's going to bounce that one to short. Grider up with it quickly, and she will throw on to first, and that will retire the side. So nothing doing in pretty quick succession for the Lady Vikings. We will head to the second with the score, Elizabethton 2 and the Lady Vikings nothing, here on the Viking Sports Network.
Bristol, Tennessee welcomes 35 new jobs this morning. Friendship Ford is coming to town.
Rain or shine, Bristol has Ford.
Our dealership with a friendly name.
In Bristol, Viking athletics are more than just games. They're our community. They're our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together.
We're honored to support Viking athletics and our community.
So when you're hungry, make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Game day starts at Johnny Brusco's.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lady Viking Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. As that little looper hit by the pitcher Ava Hanson will fall in just in front of Kelsey Hughes in left center field. So really a good pitch right there. Didn't get hit hard, but unfortunately for the Lady Vikings, it still falls in. We're going to get a courtesy runner over here at first base. Macy Reed will be the courtesy runner. And Lila Harden. Squared to bunt. Pitch missed away. Here's the 1-0. That pitch is going to be popped up. Carmody plays the carom. So it's 1-1.
Put him in a straight jacket and take it freaking loony bin. Whatever you need to do.
That pitch misses outside, 2-1. Fields is ready. Harden is not quite yet. Now she is, and here's the 2-1. That bunt is going to be bunted foul. And it's 2-2. So now we'll see if Harden swings away. She does, and she goes down on strikes. First strikeout for Natalie Fields, and there's one away. And Katie Grider will be the batter. Grider, who drew a walk in her first trip. And that pitch is going to be lined to center field. Granger plays it off the wall. Throw to second. Oh, really close. Katie did a good job kind of deking the runner right there, because I thought she was going to have a chance to catch it, but basically it got over her head and right off the wall. She played it perfectly off the wall and nearly gunned down Reed by, a really bang play right there at second base. Heading, fakes the bunt, grounds to Wilhoit. Throw to second on for one, throw to first is not in time. So a 6-4 fielder's choice right there. And there are two away. And Sadie Williams will be the batter. First pitch to her is thrown down to second, not in time. It looks like it was a strike. It's 0-1. Adrian Heading, really good speed, so it's going to be tough to get her right there. Now this pitch is popped up. Brooklyn Fuel camping and catching, and that will retire the side. So the Cyclones threaten, but can't get any across, and we will head to the bottom of the second with the score. Tennessee High trailing Elizabethton 2-0 here on the Viking Sports Network.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle. Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Freddie Herkel Road in Johnson City today.
Whatever you call it, at Toyota of Bristol, we got it. Whether you're looking for the hottest models or the latest rides, the perfect family adventurer or a road trip champion, it's all yours. Find your new Toyota from Toyota of Bristol today. We give you more.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Coach Charlie Tiller with our producer Colin Moore, and Taylor Carmody is leading off the second inning here. Taylor, 370, a home run, and 13 runs batted in on the season, down in the count 0-1. Hanson, who's living, although that one was up in the zone, really been living down in the zone and inducing ground balls thus far. Here comes the 0-2. That pitch misses upstairs, 1-2.
It's being able to trust that you try to be reliable. That's part of it. Well, it's appreciated. Yeah. Because right now I'm trying to work on
1-2 to Carmody. That pitch is outside and a little high. 2-2. So here's the 2-2 pitch. That pitch is going to be fouled straight back. And it's 2-2 still. Here comes the 2-2. That ball is smoked through for a base hit. So Taylor Carmody with a leadoff single here in the second, and she really hit that ball with some authority. And we're going to get a courtesy runner over here at first. Is Jenna Latham, the courtesy runner. So Jenna's at first for Natalie Fields. That pitch is lined for a base hit, and it's going to get into the gap. Jenna going first to third, and the Lady Vikings will have runners at the corners. Another well-struck ball by the Lady Vikings right there. And we'll have a courtesy runner there as well. It'll be Callie Becker, the senior. So the Lady Vikings with runners at the corners for Delaney Linkus. Delaney, 262. Has driven in 8 runs on the season, hitting 286 with runners in scoring position, which is where we find ourselves at the moment. That pitch missed away. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's going to miss inside, and it's 2-0. Good opportunity right here for the Lady Vikings. Here comes the 2-0 to Linkus. That pitch is going to miss away. Or no, I'm sorry, it's called a strike. A little late on the call right there, and Becker takes second base. So now the Lady Vikings with 2 in scoring position and nobody out. That pitch is going to miss up and away. And a big-time hitters count right here for Delaney Linkus. The advantage count. Here's a 3-1. That pitch nearly hit her, and Linkus will trot to first. And the bases are loaded for the freshman left fielder, Kelsey Hughes. So big opportunity here. Hughes, 216 and a couple of runs batted in here in her maiden season in the outfield for the Lady Vikings. Bases loaded. Hughes takes a called strike right at the letters and over the middle of the plate. Infield pulled in right here for Elizabethton. So if Kelsey can punch one through right here, it could potentially tie the ball game. And she's going to take that one for a called strike. It's 0-2. Brooklyn Fuel is on deck. So Ava Hansen in a bit of a jam right here. Nobody out and the bases loaded. 0-2 to Hughes. She is going to loop that one, and it is going to drop in just foul down the left field line. Just missed about 3 feet to the left right there of where we need it to be. So we'll get another 0-2 pitch as Kelsey looks to protect, and she's going to pop this one up. That is going to fall in. They will get a force at third as Callie Becker really had to, all the runners really had to hold up on that one. It looked like Katie Greider was going to catch it, but so that'll go down as a fielder's choice. As that ball just dropped in, but because the infield was playing in, it was able to fall in, and Brooklyn Fuel going to foul this one straight back. So now runners first and second. One out. And Brooklyn Fuel looking to help get a comeback going. And she smokes that ball. About got Coach Testa over there. And it's 0-2. Brooklyn looking to get something going right here. It's been in a little bit of a slump to start the year, but she definitely showed last year as a freshman that she has the ability to be a big contributor. And she's going to line this ball to left field, and it is going to get down. Here comes the runner, and Linkus will score, and we have a tie ball game. RBI single for Brooklyn Fuel. And Katie Granger will be the hitter. So we remain runners first and second. Katie, the lone senior in the starting lineup, 205, a home run and 2 runs batted in, and she hits this ball high and deep to left center field, and she can touch them all. A 3-run home run for Katie Granger, her second of the season. And Tennessee High has taken the lead. She just got a pitch up and out over the plate and hit it right where it was pitched over that left center field wall. And it's 5-2. Just like that. So the Tennessee High number 9 hitter coming through in a big way. And Tennessee High has taken a 3-run lead. And here's Carly Warwick. Carly, who bounced out to third base her first time. Carly off to an awesome start this year. 362. 6 runs batted in. Leads the team in runs scored with 11. Has 5 doubles on the year, and she fouls this ball straight back. And Carly has been very close on a couple of occasions to doing what Katie just did. She's peppered that right center field wall a number of times. She's got to get it up just a little bit. She's hitting it hard enough. It's just not quite got the lift yet. Here's the 1-1. And she kind of hits that one off the end of the bat, a little pop-up. The first baseman, Gracie Shepard, back, and she will squeeze it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now adding for the Lady Vikings, playing right field, number 4, Nyla.
And Nyla Profit will step in. Nyla bounced to second in her first trip. Eighth batter of the inning for the Lady Vikings, and she bounces one up the middle, and she is going to be safe. Second baseman Gobble tried to backhand it, but I don't think she would have gotten her anyway. So infield single for Nyla Profit, and that will get Addie Wilhoit a trip. 9th Lady Viking to bat in the inning. Addie bounced to short in her first trip. Takes that one up and away. Of course, we know Addie definitely has to pop to extend this lead right here. Here's the 1-0. And she's going to hit this one off the end of the bat, headed towards a car, and right off of a red sport utility vehicle. Right on the line between the windshield and the top. Here's the 1-1. That pitch is going to be off the end of the bat as well towards right field, and it's going to fall in. Profit takes a big old turn, but she will scamper back, and that was the right decision as Bennett came up and made a really good throw right on the bag at third base. And Nyla's fast, but she's definitely not that fast. That was a really good throw from Bennett right there. And so Taylor Carmody will get another turn. Taylor lined a single into the 5-6 hole in her first trip, and she pops this one up over towards the dugout. The first baseman over to get it, but it's going to get on the roof. And here it comes. So it's 0-1. Another RBI opportunity right here. Taylor on the season comes into today 370, so it's a little higher now. A home run, 13 runs batted in. Taylor hitting 500 with runners in scoring position. So she has been really good in this exact type of situation. And I mean, she leads the team with 13 RBI. Nobody else has more than 8. So, coming into today anyway. That pitch was fouled straight back, but hit hard. But she's down in the count 0-2. So let's see if the Viking sophomore catcher can protect right here. The 0-2. And Taylor's going to hit this ball high and deep to left center field. And Taylor Carmody can touch them all. A 3-run blast from the Viking sophomore cleanup hitter. And Tennessee High extends the lead with a big fly. It's 8-2. Huge inning here for the Lady Vikings. Not just that, I mean, they sent 10 to the plate, but they scored 8 of them. So a big inning here in the second for Tennessee High. And Natalie Fields will get another turn, but we're going to have a new pitcher. So we'll take a quick break while she gets loose by telling you the score. It's Tennessee High 8 and Elizabethton 2 here on the Viking Sports Network.
In Bristol, Viking athletics are more than just games. They're our community. They're our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together.
We're honored to support Viking athletics and our community.
So when you're hungry, make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Game day starts at Johnny Brusco's.
Friendship Cars is now Friendship Cares. At Friendship, we recognize how important it is for businesses like ours to support our communities. That's why we are all in on helping our neighbors, children, animals, and so much more. Friendship Cares uses proceeds from every car sold, every car serviced at every Friendship location for the many causes that need our help. Visit friendshipcares.com to see how you can join us. Friendship Cares. Together we can make a difference. We're dealing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lady Viking Softball Complex here at Rotary Field. Coach Charlie Tiller with our producer Colin Moore. And we have a new pitcher. It's Lacey Gobble. Basically, she was the second baseman. Now the pitcher and the second baseman essentially switched places. That first pitch to Fields was up high. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That pitch is pulled on the ground to third. Sadie Williams up with it, and that will retire the side. But a very eventful inning for the Lady Vikings as they send 11 to the plate and score 8 of them on 7 hits. There were no errors and nobody left. So we will head to the third with a new score. It's Tennessee High 8 and Elizabethton 2 here on the Viking Sports Network.
There's always 2 sides to every story. At Toyota of Bristol, it's no different. Some say we have a stress-free buying process. Others say it's a no-haggle approach. Some believe our service techs got them back on the road in no time. Others say their wait flew by. And some say they were treated like family, while others felt they were put first. No matter how you look at it, you can't deny the truth. We'll get you exactly what you're looking for. Toyota of Bristol always gives you more.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com. An equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lady Viking Softball Complex here at Rotary Field. Coach Charlie Tiller and our producer Colin Moore bringing you the action as that first pitch to the now pitcher for the Cyclones, Lacey Gobble, missed upstairs, and it's 1-0. 1-0 is popped in the air behind second. Nyla Profit comes on, and she makes the catch. Only had to take a few steps right there. So one away, and that'll bring the first baseman Gracie Shepard to the plate. Shepard bounced to short her first time, or lined to short, I should say, her first time up, which was the second out of the first inning. That pitch misses upstairs. So now Natalie Fields an opportunity to pitch with the lead, which in the first game we called last week, of course, she never got because that girl was pitching great for Crockett. That is a ground ball, and that is a really nice backhanded play by Addie Wilhoit. Just really made it look easy. And 2 batters, 2 outs. And here's Piper Bennett. Bennett, who just kind of hit a little blooper that landed in short center field just outside of the grass. Or just outside of the dirt, I should say, and she hits a little soft liner, and Addie Wilhoit playing catch, and that will retire the side. So a really quick and efficient inning for Natalie Fields, and the Lady Vikings will head back to the bat as we head to the bottom of the third with the score, Tennessee High 8 and Elizabethton 2 here on the Viking Sports Network.
Who's that dog? It's Friendship Dog. He's the king of friendship. Dog knows cars and dog knows deals. That's why dog runs Friendship. You let that dog run that store? Not just one, he runs a bunch more. Friendship Dog, get off that car. Go sniff out some deals. No one beats this dog you see. It's Friendship, best price guarantee. Who's that dog? It's Friendship Dog. He's the king of friendship.
Under the lights of the Stone Castle, Viking pride shines.
And Johnny Brusco's is proud to be a part of every moment.
From big wins to family dinners, it's where we come together.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Coach Charlie Tiller and our producer Colin Moore as Delaney Linkus leads off the third for Tennessee High, fouling the ball back. Delaney reached on a full count walk her first trip. Here's the 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 to Linkus. Gobble into her wind and delivers. That pitch is going to miss upstairs, 1-2. Be Linkus, Hughes, and Fuel here in the third for the Lady Vikings. And Linkus is going to pop this one up Katie Grider, the shortstop, makes the catch, and there's one away. And Kelsey Hughes will step in. Kelsey, I should say, who hit a little flare over the head of the shortstop who was pulled in with the bases loaded, ended up being a fielder's choice, 6-5. She takes that one up in the zone 1-0. So Hughes looking to get something started here for the Lady Vikings. She's ahead in the count 2-0. To Kelsey. That's going to be right over the middle of the plate. It's 2-1. Hughes again, whose sister was the Lady Vikings center fielder the last 3 years and starter in the outfield the last 4. That pitch misses away. Kaylee now playing at King University. And Kelsey is ahead in the count 3-1. Pitch misses upstairs, and Kelsey will hustle down to first base. So the Lady Vikings with a runner aboard for Brooklyn Fuel. Brooklyn, huge hit last time up down that left field line. Really good at bat in her last trip. First pitch to her is going to be swung on and missed. And hopefully that'll be the thing that gets Brooklyn going. Because again, hit well over 300 last year as a freshman, has not gotten her average up where she would like it to be this year. Here's the 0-1. That pitch, it's a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. But again, definitely has the talent and ability to get something going right here. So here's the 0-2. She's going to pop this one foul back and out of play. Hits on the roof of the press box. And it'll stay 0-2. Hughes over at first, 3 for 4 in stolen bases on the season. And that pitch is going to be right on the outside corner, called strike 3. And Katie Granger will step back in. All Katie did was hit a 3-run homer last time up. First pitch to her is up in the zone 1-0. Of course, again, Katie, the only senior in the starting lineup for the Lady Vikings, one of only 2 on the team. Here's the 1-0. And she waves and misses at that one, and it's 1-1. Katie kind of used to being the sole senior, though. She's the only senior on our basketball team this year as well. And 1-1 pitch is fouled off and will land in some empty parking spaces. Nobody was crazy enough to park in those spots anyway. And it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. That pitch misses outside, just off the plate, and it's 2-2. Two, swung on and missed, and Katie is down on strikes. So the Lady Vikings get a base runner, but can't do anything with it. And we will head to the 4th with the score: Tennessee High 8, Elizabethton 2, here on the Vikings Sports Network.
There's always 2 sides to every story. At Toyota of Bristol, it's no different. Some say we have a stress-free buying process. Others say it's a no-haggle approach. Some believe our service techs got them back on the road in no time. Others say their wait flew by. And some say they were treated like family, while others felt they were put first. No matter how you look at it, you can't deny the truth. We'll get you exactly what you're looking for. Toyota of Bristol always gives you more.
Under the lights of the Stone Castle, Viking pride shines.
And Johnny Brusco's is proud to be a part of every moment.
From big wins to family dinners, it's where we come together.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. First pitch from Natalie Fields misses away to Brooke Sparks. Sparks had a base hit in her first trip. That pitch is going to miss inside. Thought it might have hit her there for a second, but it's 2-0. Here's a 2-0 pitch. It's going to miss outside. And it's 3-0. That pitch misses upstairs, so a 4-pitch walk to Brooke Sparks. And the second baseman, Ava Hansen, will step in. She dropped one into left center field her first time up. Pitch misses upstairs, 1-0. That pitch is going to miss low, and Natalie having a little trouble finding it right now. Here comes the 2-0. That's going to be over the middle of the plate, 2-1. Here's a 2-1. Popped up. Will Hoyt backpedals and catches.
There are some things that I would prioritize over others. So if you've only got so much money, I can be all right, well, let's just get this piece now and we'll worry about the rest of it. Now back to the Cyclones, designated player number 3.
So one away for Lila Harden. Harden swings from the left side. Looks to bunt and slap, I believe. Went down on strikes in her first trip. And she's going to ground that one, and it's off of Fields' glove. Really a tough break right there. So we'll call that an infield single. Natalie just tried to kind of smother it and was not able. It was just a little bit to her right. Probably would have been better off to let definitely would have been better off to let that one go, but you can also understand you're trying to make a play. So, Katie Greider is the batter, and that first pitch is a called strike. Greider walked and singled. Here's the 0-1. This is upstairs, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That pitch is going to be bounced to third. She'll step on third, throw to first, and it's a double play. Great play by Carly Warwick. And that will retire the side. So a really heads up, excellent play. The ball was just rolled right down the third base line. Carly picks it up. Steps on third. Throws to first. And that will retire the side. So we will head to the bottom of the fourth with the score, Tennessee High 8 and the Cyclones 2 here on the Viking Sports Network.
Who's that dog? It's Friendship Dog. He's the king of friendship. Dog knows cars and dog knows deals. That's why dog runs Friendship. You let that dog run that store? Not just one, he runs a bunch more. Friendship Dog, get off that core. Go sniff out some deals. No one beats this dog you see. It's Friendship's best price guarantee. Who's that dog? It's Friendship Dog. He's the king of friendship.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Coach Charlie Tiller with our producer Colin Moore. As we start, Carly Warwick is going to line one into center field for a base hit. So Carly doesn't even give us a chance to talk about her or anything, just lines one right into center field on the first pitch. And she's aboard for the first time today for Nyla Profit. Nyla's grounded out to second and had an infield single on a slap last time up that she just punched right over, bounced it right over the pitcher's head. Second baseman tried to backhand it and couldn't make the play. So Nyla's going to bunt and bunts it foul. Needs to get that thing down. We don't like pop-ups on bunts.
Is it still on? Yeah.
Hi, buddy. Apparently the
Oh, okay. Is it coming from here?
So, a little technical.
It's not us. Okay. We didn't do anything. Yeah. It's not coming from this computer.
So, technical difficulties apparently assuaged, and Profit swinging this time, and he'll foul it straight back.
The Bluetooth is connected to something. It's probably somebody's phone. Hey, did you try calling?
And it's 0-2. So runner at first, nobody out.
Sorry, hey, we're trying to get this together here. It's somebody's phone. I feel pretty confident about that. It's definitely Bluetooth. It's somebody's Bluetooth phone.
So it's 0-2.
It's a coach or something. I mean, it has to be. It's somebody who's done here before. I don't know how to control just.
There's the 0-2 to Profit. And Nyla's going to pop this one up over towards short, and Katie Grider will make the play. And there's one down.
Now back to the Lady Vikings, playing shortstop number 10, Addie.
And Addie Wilhoit will be the batter. Addie grounded to short, single to right field in her last trip.
Hoping that will stop her.
That pitch is going to miss upstairs, 1-0. And Addie comes into today in limited action, 429, couple home runs, 3 runs batted in coming into today. So our 1 for 2's probably got that average up just a little bit. And that pitch is going to miss low, and it's 2-0. Be interesting right here. Of course, Carmody on deck hit a 3-run homer last time. So interesting right here what Gobble decides to do with Wilhoit. Here's the 2-0. That pitch is going to be over the middle of the plate, 2-1. Really kind of took a little bit off right there. I think that was just a get-over pitch. So here's the 2-1 to Wilhoit. Pitch is going to be on the outer part of the plate. She hits it off the end of the bat and foul. And off the roof over by the bullpen. And it's 2-2. Been mostly pitching Wilhoit away so far. That one going to be away again, and Addie is again going to foul it, this time into the parking lot. And it'll stay 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. It's going to be popped over behind third. And that ball is going to be dropped by the shortstop. Grider going over to get it and just could not secure it. So Tennessee High with 2 on. First error of the game for the Cyclones.
Catcher number 7, Taylor Carmody.
So 2 on for Taylor Carmody. Taylor had a really good second inning. Base hit to left and a home run to left center. Basically kind of started and finished the Tennessee High rally in the second. Takes that pitch for a strike, 0-1. So 2 on, 1 out. So Lady Vikings threatening again. Carmody takes that pitch for a called strike. And it's 0-2. Taylor now with 16 RBI on the season to go with her 2 home runs. And the 0-2. That ball is going to be hit hard to center field, but the center fielder heading is right there to grab it. And there are 2 outs for Natalie Fields. Natalie,
Designated player number 16, Natalie Fields.
with a single in her first trip, grounded to third in the second as well. Both of her at-bats also coming in the second inning, and that pitch is fouled back. So again, Tennessee High here with 2 outs and runners first and second. So another scoring opportunity here with a runner in scoring position. The Lady Vikings as a team on the season hit .299 with runners in scoring position. And that pitch is going to be bounced foul. So again, Natalie Fields with a chance to help herself right here. So Natalie needing to protect here on 0-2 as Lacey Gobble looks to get out of trouble. She's going to throw a changeup, and it was pretty nice. And Fields goes down on strikes. So the Lady Vikings get a couple aboard on a hit and an error, but cannot score. And we will head to the 5th with the score. Tennessee High 8, Elizabethton 2 here on the Vikings Sports Network.
Whatever you call it, at Toyota of Bristol, we got it. Whether you're looking for the hottest models or the latest rides, the perfect family adventurer or a road trip champion, it's all yours. Find your new Toyota from Toyota of Bristol today. We give you more.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com. An equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Coach Charlie Tiller, our producer Colin Moore, and the first pitch is fouled off by the Cyclones' number 2 hitter and center fielder Adrian Heading. Heading with a double to right field in her first trip, hit into a fielder's choice in her last. That pitch is going to miss just off the plate. 1-1. Eight 0 for the Lady Vikings. 2-7-1 for Elizabethton. That pitch misses upstairs, and it's 2-1. Tennessee High been the beneficiary of a pair of 3-run homers. Katie Granger and Taylor Carmody. That pitch is going to be popped in the air to left center field, and it is going to get out of here. I didn't really feel like it was hit that well off the bat, but that ball just kept carrying and carrying, and it was up high and gets over the left center field wall. It's been a busy spot today, that left center field wall. All 3 home runs have gone over right around the same place. But if you're going to give up home runs, the solo shot is the kind you want.
Now batting for the Cyclones, playing third base, number 25, Sadie Williams.
Sadie Williams will be the batter. Williams, sacrifice fly in her first trip, popped out to Brooklyn Fuel last time. So first pitch to her is going to be popped up. Profit coming to get it, and she will squeeze it. Good jump on that ball by Nyla Profit.
Now batting for the Cyclones, pitcher number 2.
And the pitcher, Lacey Gobble, will be the batter. Gobble singled to right and popped out to right. So she's kept Nyla busy today. 1 out. And that pitch is going to be lined right back through the box for a base hit. So Gobble up there swinging that time and lines a really well struck ball right into center field for a base hit. Now we will get a courtesy runner over there. Is number 22. Her name is Hayden Richardson.
Now batting for the Cyclones, playing first base, number 5.
And Gracie Shelton will be the batter. She is lined out to short and grounded to short. Here's the 0-1. Runner's not going. Ball grounded to third. Warwick up with it. Will fire to first. And there are 2 down. Now bring Piper Bennett in. Bennett, who dropped one into center in the first, grounded to short last time on a nice backhanded play by Eddie Wilhoit. First pitch to her is a called strike, 0-1. Natalie Fields. The ball's going to be fouled off. Down by Coach Harden over there at third. And it's 0-2. Fields 0-2. It's going to miss off the plate. Big lead at second base for Richardson, but Tennessee High concentrating on getting the batter right here. Again, 1-2. Pitch is going to be hit in the air to left field. Kelsey Hughes says no problem. Comes in and makes the grab, and that will retire the side. So the Cyclones get a run back on the solo home run by Adrian Heading. Yet another base runner, but can't push any more across, and so we will head to the bottom of the 5th with the score. Tennessee High 8 and the Cyclones 3 here on the Viking Sports Network.
In Bristol, Viking athletics are more than just games. They're our community. They're our pride.
And here at Johnny Brusco's, we're proud to be part of the same team.
Whether it's after a big win or just dinner with friends, Johnny Brusco's is where we come together.
We're honored to support Viking athletics and our community.
So when you're hungry, make the call we always make.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Game day starts at Johnny Brusco's.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself.
1, 2, 3, Wildcat!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
See Shelter Agent Freddie Herkel Road in Johnson City today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Coach Charlie Tiller with our producer Colin Moore. Delaney Linkus leads things off. Delaney is walked and popped out to short. She hits a grounder that's going to get under the glove of the first baseman, Gracie Shepard. It just took a big hop and then just kind of skipped right under her glove. So, second error of the game for the Cyclones. And Tennessee has got a runner aboard. We got the leadoff runner aboard for Kelsey Hughes. Hughes, fielder's choice and walked. She had the crazy fielder's choice back in the second inning where they'd pulled the infield in with the bases loaded, and she hit a little pop fly that would have been the shortstop wouldn't have had to move if she was playing where she's playing now. But it got over her head, scored a run, and Kelsey's going to bunt this one, and it's a good one, and she is going to be safe. There's nobody covering second base. It wouldn't have mattered. Everybody's safe. Excellent bunt right there by Kelsey Hughes, and she kind of waited till the last second to show, and everybody's safe. And now a time called by the home plate umpire for some reason. Not really sure why, but Brooklyn Fuel will be the batter. Brooklyn singled to left and struck out in her last trip. And Brooklyn's going to smack this ball in off the dugout on the third base side. That ball was ripped, but way out in front. So it's 0-1. So nobody out. Runners first and second. Katie Granger on deck. Interested to see if Coach Testa pulls that bunt out again, and she does not, as Brooklyn gets another really good cut. And it's 0-2. So here's the 0-2 to Brooklyn Fuel. And that ball is going to be hit towards that left center field gap, and that is going to be down. One run is in. And it is going to be an RBI double for the sophomore second baseman. Brooklyn just hit that ball well right into that left center field gap. And Tennessee High really threatening now with runners to blow this thing open with runners at second and third and nobody out. Katie Granger, 3-run home run in her first trip. And she's going to square and leave that one upstairs. Of course, Katie could potentially get us right near the run rule right here if she went deep again. Takes that pitch upstairs, 2-0. So here comes the 2-0 to Katie Granger. And she's going to leave that one upstairs. And then a big-time advantage count now, 3-0 with Carly Warwick on deck. Big opportunity right here for the Lady Vikings. Again, second and third, nobody out, a run already in. And that pitch is going to be right down Broadway. And it's 3-1. So again, advantage count for the Viking center fielder. And she's going to hit that ball high and deep, but way foul down near the playground. And the count's gone full 3-2. So, payoff pitch. Misses upstairs, and they are loaded, and Carly Warwick right here, honestly, with a chance to end it. Bases are loaded. Carly 1 for 3 on the day. Grounded to third, popped to first. Base hit up the middle last time on the first pitch. And she's attacking the first pitch this time and hitting it foul. And it's 0-1. Again, the bases are loaded. With the top of the Tennessee High order coming up. Infield pulled in. Warwick punches one, and that's off the glove of the shortstop. I don't think that she was going to really make that play. We're going to score that one a hit as that ball was struck. And a run will score, and it's 10-3. Now we're going to have a meeting on the mound. And Nyla Profit will be the batter. Nyla 1 for 3 today. Grounded out. Infield single. Ground out or pop out to short last time up. Like to see Nyla put one on the ground right here. Again, if she can just punch one through. Infield pulled in. That pitch is going to miss 1-0. Of course, Addie Wilhoit on deck with nowhere to put her. So here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed 1-1. Good cut right there by Nyla. Of course, Nyla, as we've talked about last week, a 3-sport athlete. He's had a really good sophomore year as that pitch misses inside. Been a key player for the varsity soccer, basketball, and now softball teams. She's ahead 2-1 in the count. That pitch is going to be lined towards left field, and it is going to be foul, and she just missed it. That was a potential bases clearer right there. Of course, the potential game-ending run now at first base. But it's 2-2. The pitch. That pitch is going to be popped up. It's going to be trouble as the second baseman gets turned around, and it's going to fall, and everybody's safe. Again, the infield pulled in right there. I mean, it's going to be a hit because nobody touched it. But it's just one of those deals where it's popped up on the edge of the grass. And I think Coach Harden is coming out to argue that that should have been the infield fly rule in effect, but because his infielders were pulled in, I don't think that's really the case. Now we're going to have a conference among the umpires. The run counts regardless, even if they ultimately rule it should have been infield fly, which again, I don't think so because it was over the second baseman's head. If she's at regular depth, then yes, that's definitely an infield fly rule in effect. But because she was pulled in, that is not the case. So still nobody out, and Addie Wilhoit with the chance to send everybody home happy. Addie 1 for 3, grounded out, singled, and reached on an error. First pitch is going to short hop the catcher, 1-0. Of course, again, a lot of times teams like to try to pitch around Addie, but there's nowhere to put her. Here's the 1-0. That pitch missed low as well, 2-0. So Gobble having to climb it right here. 2-0 to Will Hoyt. And Addie's going to pop this one up. It's going to be in foul ground, but it'll be caught by the third baseman, Sadie Williams. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Lady Vikings, catcher number 7.
And Taylor Carmody will be the batter. Taylor 2 for 3. 2 hits in the second inning, a single and a 3-run homer. And hit the ball hard to center field last time, but into the glove of Adrian Heading. And she's going to hit that ball hard right back to the screen. Nice grab over there by one of the fans over here in the bleachers. And he returns it to the playing surface and gets a swig of his Coca-Cola. So it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Taylor's going to pop this one up. That will probably, well, actually it's in foul territory too, so I guess it probably didn't get the infield fly rule in effect. But it doesn't matter as the ball is caught and there are 2 outs.
Now batting for the Lady Vikings, designated player number 16, Natalie Fields.
So Natalie Fields, the Tennessee High pitcher, will stand in. Again, a chance to help herself and get herself a win right here. Which would be her 3rd on her young career. Pitch missed low and in, 1-0. Fields 1 for 3 today, had a single in her first trip that was ripped, and that ball's going to be bounced foul down the third baseline. Again, bases loaded, 2 outs. Granger at third, Warwick at second, Profit at first. So good speed all around, really. So a good chance to score on a base hit right here and end this ball game. That pitch is going to be lined, and that is a base hit. 1 run is in. Coach Testa throws up the stop sign, and that was probably a good decision as that ball was hit hard. And so the left fielder was able to get to it really quickly. And so the bases will remain loaded. And Delaney Linkus with a chance to send everybody home happy. Delaney 0 for 2 today has walked, popped out, and reached on an error. And that pitch is going to be a called strike on the outer part of the plate. 0-1. Again, bases loaded, 2 outs. Tennessee High now leads 12-3. Again, chance to invoke the run rule here in the 5th inning. The pitch is going to be kind of inside-outed. The third baseman makes a nice play to cut in front right there, and Sadie Williams is able to throw onto first and retire the side. If that ball gets past her to the shortstop, everybody's going to be safe, but a really nice running play by the third baseman, Sadie Williams, and that will retire the side. So we will keep playing here as we head to the 6th. Tennessee High leads 12-3 here on the Viking Sports Network.
There's always 2 sides to every story. At Toyota of Bristol, it's no different. Some say we have a stress-free buying process. Others say it's a no-haggle approach. Some believe our service techs got them back on the road in no time. Others say their wait flew by. And some say they were treated like family, while others felt they were put first. No matter how you look at it, you can't deny the truth. We'll get you exactly what you're looking for. Toyota of Bristol always gives you more.
Individual effort, dedication, and a positive attitude combined with team spirit are the key elements of winners. The Robinette Company has positions available for people who want to join our winning team of over 400 employees. We proudly provide flexible packaging for many of our nation's finest brands like Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Apply online at robinettejobs.com today. An equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. Brooks Sparks will lead things off for Elizabethton here, as that ball is basically deflected off of Field's glove. She put it up really in self-defense, and it caromed off of her glove and basically caught Addie going the wrong way at that point. So a base hit for Sparks, her second of the day. And she will be at first.
Now batting for the Cyclones.
And I'm not sure what's going on right here. It looks like we're going to have a pinch runner. Number 14 will be the pinch runner right here. That is Cammie Duggar. And Ava Hansen will be the batter. Hansen singled to left, popped to short in her 2 trips, and that pitch misses upstairs. And it's 1-0. Elizabethton with 3 runs on 10 hits today, 2 Cyclone errors. That pitch misses away. And it's 2-0. Tennessee High 12-13-0 thus far. Both teams have actually left 6 people on base. Coming into the 6th inning. That pitch is going to miss, and Fields is falling behind in the count 3-0. So Natalie's going to need to climb it right here. Here's a 3-0, and that is going to miss away. So a 4-pitch walk. And Lila Harden will step in.
Now batting for the Cyclones, designated player number 3.
Lila hit it off of Fields' glove last time up for a single, has also struck out. So nobody out. 2 on. The number 9 hitter for the Cyclones takes a called strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That pitch is going to be popped into the air and into the outfield and is going to get to the fence. So everybody's playing in with a slapper up, and Lila Harden does some work right there with a RBI double. And the Cyclones are in business here in the 6th. That'll get the top of the order, Katie Grider back to the plate. Grider has walked, singled, and grounded out. Grounded to third last time up. A nice play by Carly Warwick. And that is a called strike, 0-1. Of course, Tennessee High with an 8-run lead. Just need to get outs right here. That pitch is called a bit upstairs, 1-1. So Grider, the shortstop, is going to ground that one through for a base hit. A run is in. Katie Granger, a little trouble getting it, but Profit is right there backing her up. So good job, no damage. But an RBI single right there for Katie Grider. She just rolls one right through the middle.
The Cyclones playing center field, number 00, Adrian Heading.
And runners are at the corners for Adrian Heading. Heading has been trouble today. Single to right, or double to right, I should say. Grounded into a fielder's choice and hit a solo home run in her last trip. And that pitch is going to miss upstairs. And again, if you're Tennessee High right here, you just got to get outs. I mean, still with a 7-run cushion, you got 6 outs to get right here. And that pitch is going to be fouled into the bullpen, or just outside of the bullpen, I should say. Didn't quite get over that fence. And it's 1-1. Heading again, showed bunt, but I think she's really doing that because some hitters see the ball better when they do that. And she hits this ball in the air to right field. Nyla Profit camping and catching. And she will hit her cutoff and the run will score. So a sacrifice fly for heading. But again, if you're Tennessee High right there, you're going to trade runs for outs. As it's now 12-6. And Sadie Williams will be the batter. And Williams is going to hit a high drive to left center field, and it is gone. So not ideal right here for the Vikings as the lead is cut to 12-8. And the Cyclones have responded with a 5 spot here in the top of the 6th after Tennessee High put 4 on the board in the 5th. And it's 12-8.
Now batting for the Cyclones, pitching, number 2.
And Lacey Gobble will be the batter. Lacey 2 for 3 today. Single to right, single to center. Popped out to right. Hit the ball hard up the middle last time. And that is a called strike. And I would say you want to live in that neighborhood. Low and on the outer part of the plate. Not as low that time, but again on the outer part of the plate and called a strike, 0-2. So good job by Natalie Fields right there. See what she tries to do right here, try to get her to chase, and she's going to try to do that. And Gobble is wise to her games. So that pitch missed well wide of the plate. And here's the 1-2. That pitch is going to miss high and outside. Evens the count at 2. Here's the 2-2. That pitch is going to be bounced to third. Warwick is on it. And she throws her out at first base.
Now batting for the Cyclones, playing first base, number 5, Gracie Shepard.
And so there are 2 downs for Gracie Shepard. Shepard 0 for 3 today. Line to third, ground to third, line to short, ground to short, ground to third. And she pops this one up. Carly Warwick takes care of it, and that will retire the sides. But the Cyclones put 5 on the board and draw closer. So we head to the bottom of the 6th with the score. Tennessee High 12 and Elizabethton 8 here on the Viking Sports Network.
The Robinette Company supports Viking athletics. We are one of the Tri-Cities' premier manufacturing companies with over 400 skilled and dedicated employees. Just like the Viking athletes, training, dedication, and teamwork are the cornerstones of our success. We supply flexible packaging to many of our nation's finest products, such as Moon Pie, Royal Oak Charcoal, Pillsbury, King Arthur Flour, Great Value, Food Club, and many others. Join our winning team and apply online at therobinettecompany.com, an equal opportunity employer. Go Vikings!
It all began right here in 1993 at a single Ford store in Bristol, Tennessee.
Rain or shine, Bristol has Ford.
With Friendship's great deals and legendary customer service, we've now grown to 21 locations, 9 cities, and 5 states. Anywhere you are, any car you want, you've got a friend nearby.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network as we start the bottom of the 6th. Kelsey Hughes will be the batter, and she takes one up and in, ducks under it. Kelsey has reached on a fielder's choice, walked, and bunted for a hit her last time up. Just a really picture-perfect bunt in her last trip. Here's the 1-0. That pitch is going to be fouled over off the fencing of the middle school field, and it's 1-1. Hughes, Fuel, and Granger, the lower third of the order, due up, has been good to the Lady Vikings, including last inning, as that pitch is fouled back. So Hughes now with a 1-2 count. She's going to roll one. Williams up with it quick, and then she airmails it. So Williams did a good job picking it up, but then just rushed her throw a little bit and airmailed it.
Now batting for the Lady Vikings, playing second base number 3, Brooklyn Fuel.
So Hughes is aboard. Third error of the game for Elizabethton, and Brooklyn Fuel will be the batter. Brooklyn singled in her first at bat, struck out, and doubled in her last trip. Big double last time up. And she fouls this one off onto the middle school field. So it's 1-1 to the Vikings sophomore second baseman. That pitch is going to miss upstairs. And it's 2-1. Here comes that 2-1. That ball is going to be fouled out of play. And it's 2-2. So Fuel looking to get something going right here. Here comes the 2-2 to Brooklyn. And she is going to foul that one over onto the middle school field. Those guys over there on the field need to be paying attention, because she is coming for them. So a couple of those foul balls thrown back into play right here. Looks like we've got a bit of an equipment malfunction right here for the catcher for the Cyclones, Emily Whitson, who is the flex player. We haven't really mentioned her name today. She is in the spot where she doesn't get to hit, but has done a good job back there, and looks like she's got it sorted out with that shin guard. And Fuel, we'll see another 2-2 pitch. And she's going to foul this one straight back and out of play. And it's going to land right back here in the spectators behind home plate. So seventh pitch of the at-bat coming to Brooklyn Fuel right here. And she's going to take a change up on the ground to third. Williams up with it, and she makes a perfect throw that time. And that will retire Fuel. Hughes moves up to second. So a productive out right there.
Now batting for the Lady Vikings, playing center field.
And Katie Granger will be the batter. Katie 1 for 2 today. 3-run home run to get things going for the Vikings back in the second. Gave Tennessee High the lead after falling behind 2-0 early. Lady Vikings had battled back to tie it at 2, and then Katie went yard. She's also struck out and walked today. 1-0 pitch to her is up high. And Gobble has pretty much consistently missed high to Katie. She missed high to her in the last at bat. Which Katie, one of the taller players on the team, that's a little bit more challenging. Here's the 2-0. Katie with a big cut right there. And it's 2-1. Lady Vikings will be back here tomorrow, hosting another conference foe as Sullivan East comes to town. That pitch is going to be on the inside part of the plate for a strike. It's 2-2. So, here's the 2-2 to Katie Granger. And she is going to go down and get that one, and she hits it a ton. And it is gone. So the first one she hit was up in her eyes, and she hit it out. And that one, she went down and got it and just smoked it to left center field. And a 2-run shot for the Vikings senior center fielder. Plate's a little bit more insurance, and it's 14-8 Tennessee High. And Carly Warwick will be the hitter. Carly, 2 for 4 on the day. Hits in her last 2 trips. It's grounded out to third, popped out to first, and had a pair of hits in her last 2 at-bats. And she smokes that ball, but right at the third baseman, Sadie Williams. That ball was ripped. And good reflexes by the Cyclones' third baseman. Definitely showing what they're talking about with the hot corner right there. And Nyla Profit will stand in. Nyla takes that one for a ball, 1-0. Nyla on the day, 2 for 4. Pair of singles. Alternating here. Ground out single, fly out single. And she's going to kind of loop that one into center field for a base hit. It is going to get by, but the right fielder did a great job. The center fielder came and dove for it. Was not able to make the catch. But Nyla is not able to advance as the right fielder, Piper Bennett, did an awesome job getting over there to back her up. And Addie Wilhoit will stand in. Addie, in her return today, 1 for 4. As a single, has reached on an error. Grounded out, popped out last time. Takes that pitch upstairs. As Addie tries to get back in the groove after being out with injury here for the last couple of weeks. 1-0 to her. And Addie hits this one high and deep, but foul. That ball was hit high and deep, but unfortunately didn't stay inside of the foul pole right there. So it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Change up for a called strike. 1-2. I think that's probably what I would throw her. Here's the 1-2. And she did, and she struck her out. So Wilhoit goes down on strikes. And that will retire the side. But we will head to the 7th. Lady Vikings get a couple of runs on the 2-run home run from Katie Granger. And Tennessee High leads as we head to the 7th, 14-8 here on the Viking Sports Network.
Whatever you call it, at Toyota of Bristol, we got it. Whether you're looking for the hottest models or the latest rides, the perfect family adventurer or a road trip champion, it's all yours. Find your new Toyota from Toyota of Bristol today. We give you more.
Under the lights of the Stone Castle, Viking pride shines.
And Johnny Brusco's is proud to be a part of every moment.
From big wins to family dinners, it's where we come together.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Under the lights of the Stone Castle, Viking pride shines.
And Johnny Brusco's is proud to be a part of every moment.
From big wins to family dinners, it's where we come together.
Johnny Brusco's, we're on your team.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tennessee High Softball here on the Viking Sports Network. We're in the 7th as Piper Bennett squares the bunt and pulls it back and takes a strike. Bennett 1 for 2 today. Singled up the middle in her first trip on a little looper. Has since grounded to short lined to short and flew out to left, and she takes that pitch down low, and it's 1-1. Lady Vikings with a 6-run lead as we start the 7th. 3 outs away from getting their second conference win, and that is going to be grounded hard to right field for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter is aboard for the Cyclones.
Now batting for the Cyclones, left fielder 13, Brooks Sparks.
And Brooks Sparks will be the batter. Sparks 2 for 2 today and has been on all 3 times. Has single to right, single hard off of Natalie Fields' glove in her last trip, and a walk in between. First pitch is a strike. That pitch is going to be grounded up the middle for a base hit. Nearly, I almost spoke too soon right there as Granger came and got it and nearly was able to get the runner at second. So 2 on with nobody out for Ava Hansen. Hansen, 1 for 2. Single to left. Popped to short and walked, and she's going to ground this one to Carly Warwick. Carly will step on third. She will throw to first, and it's not in time. That one was way further off the line than the one that she turned the double play on. But still a nice play by the sophomore. So fielder's choice 5 unassisted on that one. And Lila Harden will be the batter. Harden, 2 for 3 on the day, struck out in her first trip, had an infield single, and last time hit a really pretty remarkable double to the outfield. She takes that pitch inside 1-0. Again, right here, if you're Tennessee High, you just want to get outs. You will trade, and so a quick little ground out right there to Natalie Fields. And runners are at second and third with 2 outs. And Katie Grider will be the batter. She's 2 for 3 today. Walked, singled to center, grounded out, and singled to center again. And that pitch is a strike. Her ground out was to third. And it's 0-1. Tennessee High 1 out away right here. That pitch is going to be popped in the air to center field. And it is taken in by Katie Granger. Pretty appropriate way for this to end as the Viking senior center fielder records the final out of this game in which she played a huge part. So Tennessee High takes the win 14-8. A great job today by the Lady Vikings, especially at the plate. Tennessee High with 14 runs on the day on 15 hits. No errors and left 7. For Elizabethton, they had 8 runs on 15 hits, had 3 errors, and they left 8 on base. Again, good job by Natalie Fields in the circle today, going the distance, getting her 3rd win of the season. She did give up all 8 runs, but really did a good job in there battling. Also only walked one batter or 2 batters, and so pretty good job there not putting runners on base. And then the bats were just all over the place for the Vikings today, just doing a great job. Again, 2 home runs, 5 runs batted in for Katie Granger, a home run and a 3-run homer for Taylor Carmody. She had 2 hits on the day, 3 hits on the day for Nyla Profit, 2 for Carly Warwick, 2 for Natalie Fields, 2 for Brooklyn Fuel, 2 for Katie Granger, and Kelsey Hughes only had 1 hit, but she was on base all day long. and scored 3 runs. So great day here at the Lady Viking softball complex as Tennessee High takes the win again by a final score of 14-8. Again, the Lady Vikings will be back here at the complex on Wednesday, that's tomorrow, with another conference game hosting Sullivan East. Our next broadcast will actually be baseball next week. We'll have the Tennessee High baseball game next Tuesday as they take on David Crockett. Then we will have baseball again on the following Monday, the 20th, against Elizabethton. And we will wrap it up with a doubleheader here for the Gabby Kennedy State Line Classic as Tennessee High hosts John Battle and Abingdon here in softball. So make sure you follow the Tennessee High Athletic Department on Facebook and Instagram for all updates and reminders about all of our spring broadcasts and any weather-related changes. You should also, right now, go on there and subscribe to the Viking Sports Network on YouTube if you haven't already. I know everybody has. But if you haven't, make sure that you subscribe. That'll make our producer Colin Moore really happy and really helps us out. So definitely do that. You'll be able to catch all of our broadcasts as well as a lot of other cool content. One of the cool things that is on the channel right now are some videos spotlighting our BTCS Athletic Hall of Famers from this past September. So definitely get on there and check those out because they are terrific. So, once again, here on this winning night at the Lady Viking Softball Complex, we want to thank you guys for watching and once again remind you, go Vikes!